What is the price of BTC going to do in the next coming few hours? I am here to give you a little bit of the technical breakdown as far as BTC is concerned. So in yesterday's episode, we did establish the fact that Bitcoin is overall bullish, and we are obviously looking forward to like having the price of BTC sort of pumping. But how are we going to play this particular game, and how are we going to be organizing our trades? So obviously in yesterday's episode, I did talk about this slanting resistance and the fact that BTC was most likely going to end up retracing to the 38.2% fib level. So as you can see right over here, right, we are literally right over here. Even though we might potentially drop a little bit lower as far as BTC is concerned, this particular area is going to be like an area of value all the way down to 35,500 USD. That would be like a very good perfect entry, but that is highly unlikely because right now, as you can see, I'm actually looking at the smaller time frame, which is the 1 hour, and based on the 1 hour, right, BTC is already starting to sort of bounce. So this is one of the reasons why I did end up closing my short right over here once we broke below this particular slanting resistance, and this time we sort of tried to push back up. We got rejected. So all these were good selling areas, especially if you did sort of get to like enter around that particular low. So just like I told you, right now the highest probability is BTC going to the next destination, which just like I told you happens to be this area. So let me just do that one more time for you. So according to the Elliott wave theory, I am expecting a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 type of pattern, right? We already established that this was the first wave, and now we are probably going to enter into the third wave, which is going to be something like that. And if you want to get the target is pretty simple. You just use the trend based Fibonacci level and you sort of drag it like that. So basically this is the area where we are going to look forward to like sort of reaching, and then there's going to be a correction, and then it's going to sort of continue going up. So we could potentially go to 2.618% fib level, which is the 48,800, close to 42,000, because that really also coincides with this particular high right over here. So if we flip over to the 4 hourly, right, the 4 hourly shows us that we are most likely going to sort of test this liquidity right over here. All these liquidities, the higher liquidities need to be sort of tested. So, but first things first, we have to make sure that first of all we get to clear this 1.618% fib level. Then if we are still bullish, then we can consider this 2.618 as our target. So basically this is a play that I'm looking at right now, and right now it's all about finding the entries and seeing what we can do. So this cluster of trading action right over here is kind of giving me some hope, even though right now this is only like 1 p.m. Remember, I am +3 GMT, so this is like very good timing, and it could yield us very good results. So yeah, what else did I need to talk to you guys about? So basically same TA from yesterday applies, and the same principle applies. So I really think in the next short term, which is in the next 24 to 48 hours, BTC remains bullish, even though we are sort of experiencing this little bit of a correction that is obviously needed because we have been pumping and we needed to sort of have this little bit of correction. So if we flip over to the 24-hour chart, right, so this structure right over here could be considered to be like one minute Elliott wave. Okay, so this could have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this whole corrective structure right over here is a corrective structure. Okay, so this could be ABC, right? And then if you have the ABC structure like that, right, then obviously what is next is the WXY pattern, which is like this. Okay, so right over here W, then the X could form, I don't know, anywhere close to that particular area, and then the Y could do something like that. So depending on how the markets are going to perform, right? If, for example, we have a failure right over here, right? Because right now we could consider this particular structure to be the W pattern, okay, because we have the ABC correction, and then we've got the W pattern. If we end up having not as much momentum as we would love to have in order for us like reach our target up there and potentially higher, then we're going to sort of trade the WXY pattern, where we expect the price of Y to be lower than this particular best right over here. So this is one of the reasons why I am re-entering here. So I bought here, got out after this failure, you know, and I also got out after this failure as well. But I'm going to, you know, I've already sort of dollar cost average my way here. And in case it does come back again to test around the 35,800 to 35,000, so yeah, 35,000 US dollars, then I'm probably going to be adding more, because I am looking to buy and accumulate right around this particular area. But I really think that this is going to be like a continuation, and then depending on the failure, then we could proceed to trading this particular yellow wave as an X, and then we could you know, further anticipate a further breakdown to the Y, which is also going to give us like a base support of this, you know, upward slanting support. So this could be like a very good entry as well. So this is what I'm looking at. So once I get to like see some swing filler patterns right over here, right, then I'm probably going to get out and then sort of re-enter around this particular area. So this is as far as my BTC trade is concerned. So while BTC is sort of doing its thing, you know, once it starts pumping towards the upside, then altcoins are going to pump as well. So you might as well enter any you know, altcoin that has got like a direct correlation with BTC. So these are pretty much easy trades. So yeah, the last update that I gave you was around when did I last? Yeah, that was around 13 hours ago. So I'm pretty consistent. I'm trying to be consistent, and I'm just trying to like you know, show you how the shorter time frame is traded. Remember, I am trading the you know, the daily and the 4 hourly. So basically I'm trading the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and the 15 minutes. Those are like my basic primary time frames. So these sentiments and opinions are only valid for the next 24 to 48 hours. So this is one of the reasons why you need to subscribe to my YouTube channel and you know, turn on post notifications, because you do not want to like miss you know, my market analysis as things unfold, you know, because I'm always going to be keeping you in the loop, and you guys are going to be like ahead of the game, because you know, I'm pretty good at this, and you know, I really make money trading, and I do this full time. So please, yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and talk to you a little bit later. Bye.